Yo, it's your boy On Guard. If I wasn't your boy before, I'm your boy now. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. Today we're going to be hopping back into the Orbeetle Dusknoir Deck Wizard Play Until You Win challenge. Will we win a game, or will we lose our sanity? Find out now. Alright, hopping into Game 1 of Part 2 of this challenge. The first time we played this, we ran into 3 Eternatus in 5 games. We're hoping that we hit something that's actually winnable this time. And considering I see a fighting deck box, there's a chance that it's Colossal, which would be something I think we have a chance of winning against. Although we are starting Crobat, which is not good. It's weird that there are only 8 starters in a deck with 19 Pokemon. And this is one of the ones we don't want to start with. Alright, well, we have a Dedenne, so we're probably going to be getting rid of some things. I don't think they'll be able to get an attack off, so I think we go for this and just try to set up on the bench. We're putting that there just so we can retreat out of it. Blip bugs. We're gonna pass there. This definitely isn't what we would have liked to have been fighting. Phalanx is definitely not as good a matchup for us as Colossal would be, because we could hit the Colossal for weakness using the Orbeetle. Although they probably have no idea what we're playing, because who would? Who would know what this deck is? And we're already down our draw support, so we can't quick ball for a draw out. They are weak to Psychic. So I guess this matchup is possible. I know that this is like the B box, where they use B to accelerate energy, but they've already Marnied, so they can't do that this turn at least. I'm really hoping that we can get a win with this, or else I'll have to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Alright. So I know that we want to get into this as soon as possible. So we're going to Spirit-Born Evolution away these, even though it might not be the best plan. Okay, we still have both Dusclops in deck, but I want to be able to go into the Dusknoir as early as possible. And I'd rather them take a Blip Bug than take the Crobat, so we're just going to go into that there. And try to set up while we are sitting behind this. They need 4 energies or 2 energies and a Stadium Bump. Alright, so they're going to grab another Phalanx. Yeah. I wonder if they have a B in their hand already. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Well, I guess they don't, but Pokegear might hit it? Nope. Why? Well, that sucks. Well, we got a Marnie. Let's go. We can attach an energy to the Dusknoir now. Let's go ahead and get another Duskull down. If they knock out this Crobat, we can go the Dusknoir and hit for 60. And they need to be able to pivot in order to use that anymore, so we've got to hope that they can't switch out of it, because if they can't switch out of it, we might actually have a chance here. We're switching into it, taking a knockout. Okay. Okay. It's possible. We just have to hope that they can't switch. I think we put this on one of the blip bugs, hopefully get into something. Because we can attack now because they bumped our Wondrous Labyrinth, or else we'd definitely be attaching to this instead. Alright. So there's a Dusclops discarded, which means we can Familiar Bell to evolve here. Yeah. We could also grab a Dottler. Dottler might be better here, but at the same time, I think I'd rather get into the Dusclops this turn. Plus we have a bunch of Psychics. And we can stop them from using that Giga Impact. I hate the minus... What is this? Yeah, minus 60, because it's minus 40 from this, and they also have the Stone Energy. They're gonna pivot out of this. What we really need is to top deck Boss this turn, but there's only one left in deck, and we've already discarded a Pal Pad. So it's not looking the best right now. That being said, it's still possible to win this. Especially considering now we can psych up for a guaranteed knock on whatever other than Crobat. It would have been great if that top deck was a boss. We can't waste this second psych up, so we've got to just knock out this Jirachi. They're definitely going to come up and knock this out. But that actually puts them in range after Grim Marking for being knocked out if we can get a Dusknoir. But that's kind of unlikely. We're definitely putting all of them right here. I think we go up with the Blip Bug just to try to buy ourselves a turn. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna thin here. We'll do this, and then we'll Spiritborn Evolution, and then Rotom Bike. Because that's our way of drawing right now. And we might be able to actually get into Dusknoir and Boss with this. Okay, cool. We have Pal Pad, we have Pokecom. So we can get the Dusknoir, but we can't get the Boss yet. But we can still shuffle a Boss into the deck. Ah, they're just pulling up Dede. Oh, yikes. Oh, they can't get out of the active like that. Hold up. This is possible. Because we could knock out that, but then they'd just come up with the Phalanx and win. So, I guess that's not as good as I thought it was. Yeah, I think we lose this anyway, but we might as well take prizes. Pal Pad for those two back into the deck. Yeah. I think they'll just end up passing turn, we'll knock this out, and then they'll come up and knock us out for game. No, they got a Dede off of prizes. Ah, that sucks. I wanted to at least take 2 more prizes, yeah. Okay, I guess we were moving on to game 2. Oh well. If only this deck was a little bit more consistent. Alright, game 2 of part 2. Maybe if the deck was a bit more consistent and we didn't start Crobat, we might have been able to actually draw into what we needed to take a knockout there. Because what we really needed was to be able to boss kill that one damaged phalanx on that one turn. Because then after that we could have locked out the other one for a bit. We're starting Crobat again, no. Why? Are we going first or second, though? We are going first. There's a Dottler here. This is ADP Zacian, and I highly doubt that there's much of a chance of winning this. We might be able to stop them from using Ultimate Ray, though. Yeah, we're gonna grab Duskull here. Then we're going to attach and Spiritborn Evolution away these. This is really unlikely that we win this matchup. I mean, like, ADP is the most gatekeepy deck in the format. I think our plan here is just going to be to, after they altered creation, just try to disable until we can set up for a knockout. I don't think they'll get it this turn, but there's no way that we can, like, donk them. I wish we put in, like, a one of Gengar and Mimikyu, so we'd actually have, like, a backup basic attacker that we could just attach twice to and be able to potentially high roll, but it's not possible at this point to add that in because we are locked at our 60 cards. Alright, so we have Boss, we have Energy. They're gonna Intrepid. Can we just disable Altered Creation? I mean, if they don't Energy Switch up this turn, maybe, but even then they just Ultimate Ray us and then Altered Creation the following turn. Starting Crobat is the worst possible scenario here. Ah, another one of the ADPs. Bench. Maybe we could boss stall that. Maybe. We'll wait until after they altered creation to do that, though. Are they out of GXs? No, they just didn't grab anything because they wanted to Crobat. Alright, we just attach, retreat into this. Do we boss up the Zacian? No. Because, like, they clearly just altered creation here. If we boss up the Zacian and stop their Brave Blade, they can't, like, knock this out. Yeah, we'll stop the Brave Blade, because they'll either need to switch into this and then Altered Creation, or they'll need to retreat out of this. Which is fine. Well, I highly doubt that this goes anywhere. After they Altered Creation, they'll literally just manually retreat into Zacian, and then knockout. Since they're E-switching off, it means they don't have an energy in hand, which means there's a slight chance by being able to just disable Ultimate Ray for a while. But I doubt that it lasts long enough, because they could just draw out of it eventually. We're gonna disable. They've already used Altered Creation, we're getting rid of the Ultimate Ray. I don't know why it even gave me the option when they can't Altered Creation again. I guess maybe it's just encoding because there are certain moves that you can use the GX attack more than once, like Zygarde GX, or using Misty and Lorelei to use a Water GX a second time, so it's probably just a technicality there. Not a fan of this situation, though. I kind of just want to concede, but if we can beat ADP with this, it would be absolutely fantastic. But they got the metal saucer. They're just going to retreat into that. Yeah, I think we'll concede after they do. We'll let them do it first, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. Like, I mean, I didn't think there was a world we were going to beat ADP Zacian with this anyway. Alright, we'll concede now. Alright, on to Game 3 of Part 2. Will this one be the one where we have a victory somehow? This deck makes me lose my sanity. We're actually gonna go second, just because I think I'd rather be able to use a supporter as early as possible. No stage, no basics, no basics. Unfortunate. No basics again! What are they playing? They're playing Pokeballs and Great Catchers, so I'm not 100% sure. We will see after we take this mulligan. How many mulligans did we take? 3? Jeez. Alright. Alright, I think the goal is going to be Pokemon Communication, this back in, grab a Duskull, use its ability, and then Crobat or Dede. They're playing Cramorant. This actually has a low enough HP for this to potentially work. Wow. This is super interesting. Alright, we put this Orbeetle back, we grab a Duskull. Doesn't matter what we get rid of as long as it's not the Quick Ball. We grab a Dusclops here. We Quick Ball away the energy. Grab Crobat. Alright, let's see. 2 Duskull left, 2 Blipbug left. 2 Dusclops, 2 Dusknoir, 2 Dottler, so $1 is prized, and 3 Orbeetle. Alright, we got another Duskull here. And then I think I want to call for family, actually. Because next turn I can go in with Dusknoir. And then I can Ingo and Emmett. Yeah, we'll just call for family for a Blipbug. Because if we get 1 Grass, 1 Psychic, that's knocking out every Cramorant they have. Alright, 2 capture energies. Interesting. Ooh. Definitely very interesting. Then we attach here. Like, if we hit into this, I think we want to get into a Marnie to get them out of this hand. Plus a $1 would be nice too. We got a Marnie, let's go. Do we want to put back anything? I don't think so yet. Not yet. We could gust up the Cramorant and hit into it, but that's not dealing enough. So I think what we want to do here is just Marnie. Yeah. Because if they don't have a switch, that's really good for us, and even if they hit into this, we can always just finish off the Jirachi with that. Unfortunately, we didn't get a Dottler, so we'll just retreat into this. I think we want to get that out, so we'll go with this here. No, actually, we don't need the Quick Ball anymore. We won't need any more basics on the field. So we'll do this. Grab a Dusclops. Then maybe we can start setting up a Blip Bug. If we Psych up here and they're not able to get a switch out, we can hit for 120 on this potentially. And even if they do get a switch out, we can just hit with Psych up again. Well, I mean, not hit with Psych up again, hit with the ability that knocks out the Jirachi here. So let's see if they get a switch. They need to discard 3 Arrokuda to do this, which means that they won't really have much of a response after it. Alright, so now we can attach here and go perhaps... I wish I didn't have to hit with Psych up here, actually. Either way, we're taking a prize. They're going up, they're gonna take a prize. I do need a Dottler. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Alright, so we can set up some math here. If we go... We don't need anything on the Arrokuda. So if we go... at least 1 there. We'll do 3 on this and 1 on this. Then we can disable this attack for a bit, while we try to find something to evolve into here. And 3 Orbeetles and no Dottlers. Ah, yikes. We'll put 2 Marnies back, because I think that'll be our way of dealing with this. Alright, so now there's an Oricorio on the field. Alright. I don't think they'll be able to get out of the active here. I guess they just retreat, but they need Arrokudas to be able to knock this out. They need 2 of them. This is a weird matchup. Okay, they're going into Jirachi. I think they're looking for a switch so they can... No, I mean, even if they have a switch, they can't do it without Arrokuda. So they can't knock out anything at the moment with only 1 Arrokuda on the field. So we can just kind of chip away at some things for a bit. I really wish we had a Dottler, but now we have all 3 of our Orbeetles in hand. Alright. We'll disable. The only way that they can free up their bench is by going up into a Cramorant and discarding it without taking a knockout. In which case, we can Malolana, then retreat back into it. This is definitely a really, really weird situation. But we're stuck here with 3 Orbeetles. I hope they Marnie us. Please do. Alright, they're shuffling Arracudas back into their deck. What? They're not shuffling Arracuda. Just Mew and Jirachi. Marnie. We'll probably call part 2 after this game. We did get a Dusknoir off of that, though. That's quite good. Although this is the one undamaged Cramorant, which is not good for us. Well, there's a Dottler. Okay. They'll still need 2 Arracudas in order to knock this out, so I don't think they have any possibility of knocking it out because they don't have a way to clear off their bench. Yeah. So if we attack here, we'll be able to double the damage next time, and then after that, we can spread around some damage and get some knockouts, potentially. So all we need is the Orbeetles that are now on the bottom of the deck, so let's shuffle with this. Come on. There we go. Grab a Duskull. I think we'll bench it. Psych up. This one's possible. It feels like we're fighting with 2 theme decks. Either way, they're not taking a knockout here, which is good. Alright, they're just gonna deal another 60. If I top deck Malilana, I'll be annoyed that I... Okay. We got another Dusclops there. We are going to Psych Up for knock, taking 1 more prize. And then, where do we want to spread the damage? So, they'll knock out... We could put 40 on this, then boss it up and kill it with a Disable. I think that's what we want to do. Probably. Because our goal here is going to be to find an Orbeetle so we can Dottler. Although we are in not the best spot because we don't have a Psychic Energy and we don't have... Okay, we'll just put them all here. We don't have a Psychic Energy, we don't have a draw Pokemon in our deck. What is higher odds here? I'm not sure what I want to do here. Because if we top deck Orbeetle, this Dottler is a great play, but we might just want to sacrifice a Blipbug. Yeah, I think we sacrifice the Blipbug, that's the safer play. I don't want to lose this here. Okay, so Wondrous Labyrinth requires them to attach another energy. And we can... Well, we've already shuffled, we quick balled last turn. This will give us a chance here. So I think we just click done. Because this requires that they get another energy attachment. So they might not even get the knockout here. We're just looking for some sort of draw supporter. Or even a boss, because we could boss up this and just ram to take a prize. But then they could just return knockout by knocking out the Dottler. Boss's orders. What are they bossing here? The Dottler. And they attach a twin. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, this looks like it's probably going to be another loss. We just need a Psychic Energy here for any chance. Nope, not a Psychic. We top deck Grass. There's nothing in deck. There's 3 Psychic left, 3 Marnies, 2 Boss. So many things that would have been potential outs, and we hit none of them. Oh well. Yeah, that's gonna be the end there. We're gonna call it after I concede this match. So part 2 consisted of fighting a Phalanx deck, fighting an ADP Zacian deck, and then fighting a Cramorant deck of all things. We were close to winning that third match, but ADP was hopeless, and Phalanx, we just didn't hit boss on the turn we needed it. We came kinda close, but this is really exhausting to try to get a win with this. I hope you guys enjoyed my suffering. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. And, as always, stay on guard.
Mm-hmm.